Holla, holla, Eagle Finn. Holla, holla. Sorry running a little bit late, but I seen three of you chime in on 7 to 8 o'clock, so I tried to go in the middle of what I said. So, happy Sunday, Eagle Finn. Happy National Treasures Collegiate Sunday. 26 total hits in this. Could be more. Could be more if we're fortunate. I think I didn't count the mem and the prism, so that might be 27, but we'll see what else we can find. So happy Sunday, Finn. Happy Sunday. Riley, what's up? Holla, holla, Riley Warner. How are you, sir? How are you? How are you? How are you? Awesome, I hope. I know you're ready. Yeah, that's pretty crazy on the NIL spot. Three of you are trying to chime in on the NIL spot, and you know, once you refresh or jump out of Facebook and then refresh it again, they actually put them in order, and I can click once I click on the post, roll down, and then it says most relevant. If you click on most relevant, then it goes. You got to go to all comments. So it put all three of you guys in at the same time in chronological order, but then it puts the first person to chime in on that specific team. So whatever your comment was, you're like Riley was battling David Duck and Sam Bam Cunningham Edwards. So Sir Thomas, how are you, Sir Thomas? How are you, sir? How are you? How are you? Dude, is that hat you were wearing, was that an Eagle Finn hat? Because I couldn't find it in the stuff. That hat is bad. So is his shirt. Chad Barton designed that particular Eagle Finn logo. Unky Steve, what up, Unky? Aunt Gail, the bowling master. Get to go party in Orlando. That's fun. That's fun. And Gail said you did okay. So, what else is new, Finn? New York Knicks are NBA champions. So, Wemby, I mean, hey, they couldn't hold on to a lead in the second half. Their life depended on it, obviously. So, oh, it's a Brownies hat. I was looking for that. I was looking for. Where's that damn hat that Thomas had? I go, what that? Guamas checking in. Guamas Tejerat, our closer tonight. So Thomas claiming the last three teams. So hell yeah. Not bad. 210 for games made and little money. That's not bad. That's not bad. I'm glad you had fun. Guamas, how you been? Missed you the last time or two. So I got a little stack to send out to you. I'll try to. Hey, the Immaculate, everybody. Immaculate is done and tagged and bagged and ready to go. But yeah, I got like 3 breaks, I believe, Thomas, to send you out, not counting this one. God, to turn the Eagles light on. Oh, it is hot in this room. The air's been on for a few hours. But my sunroom produces some heat, so it definitely does produce some heat. So it is warm out here today. That the Florida sun is warm. Yeah, that shirt's badass. Is it nice and soft? I told Sean I got to get some stuff off of there. So yeah, we'll be talking. So I need a little fresh update in my Eagle Finn attire, and I've got several Eagle Finn shirts. You know that. So love my green one. Love my green one. Bright fluorescent green. But yeah, that's an awesome shirt, Thomas. Glad you got it already. That's really kind of cool. So appreciate you guys closing this up. Finn, we were maybe, I don't know if we were out there a week. I don't think we were. We're out there, 5 days? So we're doing really good at Shane Beck. What up, Shane Beck? Fran in the holla. Shane, Mr. A.J. Brown on his team. I hope he helps you guys do good. He'll be good for a year before his attitude, comes in. But Yeah, and he ran routes last year half-assed and just did stuff I didn't like. So I love Smitty. So we'll take Smitty as our number one all day long. But I'll root for your quarterback, Shane. I like Drake. I do like Drake. So Drake, Bo Nix, Caleb, got some good young talent in that 2024 draft, everybody. I think y'all know that. So we got a few months. Well, we got like 2 months. 2 months soft. The green pops. It really does. It really does pop. So, yeah, a couple months we'll have some football preseason. So looking forward to that. Reds still suck. I think they lost again today. They've won like 2 games in the last, 12 or 13, maybe 14. Hell, I don't know. And the Reds lose 5-3. They're now 4 games under 500. The boat is shipping. It's sinking fast. It's sinking fast, Eagle Fin. Well, let's clear us out some room here. We got double pulse. As far as the Pulse Foundry, we've got Prism with one memorabilia card inside. We got a Donnie Russ with a memorabilia or an autograph and a mosaic. Searching for a case hit. Maybe we'll have something else to find a case hit in here possibly later. I think we'll do a Foundry and we'll do a Meridian to start. So then we got 3 Meridians and then your National Treasures Collegiate along with your Optic Retail. So maybe we can find a Downey Town out of there if we're lucky enough. If we're lucky enough. So we will see. We haven't looked at that box yet either. So ready, 8 cards. There was 6 in Immaculate. There's 8 in the Treasures. I'm not sure about our next break, but I gave it a little bit of thought. That's bright with that light. With it being light out, that light comes in strong over there by the Eagles in the bowling pin. So we might have some good light today. Really pretty good light, but hey, Fran got me some light that is it's got round and it's I could find somewhere to put it. So it's just having the time to be able to do that. But I was thinking about Honors. Honors has 4 cards. There's a packet with 2 in it, I believe, and then 2 slabbed cards. Usually one's handwritten on the number. But I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, let me know what you guys would like to bust out, and we'll see if we can pull it off. So, well, Finn, hope you had a great week. Nice and warm down here in the Florida now. So, yeah, no rest for the wicked as far as the heat. The breeze is now hot where it's not cool anymore. All right, Finn. Hey, we ready for a starting lineup? Plus, you got the light in the back now, too, because off the porch. So, light on the side, you got light from the camera and then light behind me. So, that's interesting, Finn. Bright lights. Go into the light. Well, you ready? Let's go. This is your starting lineup, Eagle Finn, for your Lucky 11 National Treasures Collegiate. So let's hit it to get it. Fran starting us off on the cards. Hi, Fran. Jonathan Kirby and Lisa in. So the Kirbys are in. So welcome back. They grabbed the Falcons because Thomas was not coming off the Bills. Guamas Tejeron on the Ravens, which was a closed team. Thomas on the Bills. Good luck, you guys. Jordan Schartzer, Goldie checking in again on his Panthers. So hopefully we can get a few more hits for you on the Panthers. Good luck on some Tet. Tet's in that box. Hunter, Cam Ward. I want to get some more veterans out of those Pulse Meridian boxes. They were fun. They were seriously fun. Sean Landman checking in. So Landman back again on the Bears. Good luck on the Bears. It's a little different. Guamas on the Bengals. I just about grabbed the Bengals, but Sam Bam Cunningham Edwards got me the Seahawks as the hit queen. So very nice. Good luck on those Houday. Riley Warner grabbed his Browns again. So Riley on the Brownies. How do you like to be Brownies and a Cowboys fan? See, I'm a Bengals and an Eagles fan, so I guess I can't say anything. And I grew up a Cowgirls fan when Tony Dorsett was still around, so I guess I can't say anything. Trevor holding down the Cowgirl spot. Speaking of the girls, there they are. Trevor back again. Sam Bam Cunningham Edwards. Sam Bam, where are you? Sam Bam on the Broncos. Guamas on the Lions. That was the other closed team out of 3 of them. So good luck on those 3 spots, Thomas. Unky Steve checking in on the Packers. Trevor also grabbing the Texans. That's usually his second team. Sam Bam on the Colts. That was a late pickup. Shane Beck on the Jaguars since he missed out on the Patriots to Alan Stein. So good luck on them Jags, Shane. Sir Thomas on the Chiefs. Good luck on some of my homies. Riley Warner on the Dolphins. So I like that little Dolphins pick. See what they can do this year. I'm not sure with especially with Malik Willis. I need Tua to do good for the Falcons this year so I can sell all my Tuas. David Duck, what up, David? Holla, holla. Yo, 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 yo. What up, what up, what up? The Duckster has entered the building. Welcome. Hope you're having a good week, Bubby. Good look on those fins, Riley. Unky Steve on the Vikings. On the Vikings. Steiners in black and gold. Alan Stein on the Patriots. Sean Revere said that the British are coming on the Saints. David Duck grabbing the Giants this time. So good luck on those Giants tonight. Good luck, Bubby. Danny Simone back on his Jets. Matt Decker, Matt and Heather on the Raiders. Very nice. Sean Landman grabbed his Eagles. That is his PC, so very nice. Sam Bam, first time he got the Steelers that since I can remember. I want to say the first time he got his Steelers this year, but it would be close. I got the sheets out there. I should look through and see. I know it was RW and Mark always chiming in. Thomas grabbing his Rams. Got his Rams. Back on his Rams. Very nice. Sam Bam on the Chargers. Matt and Heather on the 49ers. That's a PC. I am on the Seahawks, says Sam Bam Cunningham and Mahit Queen. Russell Hornsby in the range back again on the Buccaneers. So what up, Russell? Holla, holla. Duckster got his PC, which is the Titans. Good job. Stevie Lofton got his PC on the football team, the Redskins. And then Riley snagging the NIL spot from everybody. Kind of crazy. I don't think I'll tell you guys next time I'm listening. I don't think I'll announce the time. I won't tell you what time. If you see boxes like the day before, then the next day, you know it's going to be put up early in the afternoon sometime. All right, you ready? You ready? Go out to your little bears back here to holla. I like this. I really like this thing. So I don't know. I got that last year from my mom on a trip. And that's kind of kick ass. So was over on one of my other Eagles stands over here where I got a bunch of Eagles stuff and other helmets. Even some Cowgirls helmets in there. All right, you ready for the first hit out? First hit out. Let's go. Let's see what we got. Fire up Google. Fire up Google. Googlers, where you at? Let's get it ready. Got a feeling we'll need it. God, the Reds just I gotta stop paying attention, but you know. Mother Hubbards. Who we got, Finn? Get us a banger. Good luck. Boom. Kylan Griffin on a Foundry orange. Kylan Griffin. He is a safety. Possibly out of Clemson. Numbered 7 out of 12. Kylan Griffin. Let's look him up. Could be your first NIL card. Kylan Griffin. Yep, Clemson University. Clemson University. So he is going to the NIL spot. Let me write that down. Probably have a few of them wrote down in there. So Griffin, first one out. Griffin for Riley. Riley's on the board first. Kind of a crazy autograph. All right. NIL is going to have a few. That's for damn sure. All right. Ready for some Pulse Meridian? 6 encased cards, 4 autos, all numbered to 50 or less. You got Marino, Cam Ward on the back, Drew Alar, Riley Leonard, Travis Hunter in there. Tet signed in it. So our first one of these we did last break was actually a pretty fun. All right, get 2 of them out. Get 2 of them out. They will be our base. They will be our base. Nice one there for Pittsburgh. Sam Bam getting a Drew Alar. Drew Alar. Nice, Drew. That one's numbered 47 out of 50. So Pittsburgh getting a Drew. Now we got a red Terrell Suggs going to Baltimore. That's kind of cool. So Guamas getting a Terrell Suggs. 3 out of 25 on the Suggs. So that's kind of sick. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, so 2 more making it up there. Suggs back in the corner. Can you see him back there? You can barely see him. Okay, we're good. And get the Steelers over on this corner. We see Drew. Yep, we got Drew. Yeah. All right, let's go. Next one out. Is a Marquise Johnson out of Missouri. Marquise Johnson out of Mizzou. Marquise Johnson. Numbered 18 out of 20. Marquise Johnson is Dickinson High School. Dickinson High School. Hold on, let's check this out. Yep, high school, went to Missouri, Mississippi State to present. So he's at Mississippi State right now. So that's your second one for the NIL, which they're going to fill up very quickly. So 2 of them already. 2 of them already. Next one out. Navigators. What we got here? Byram Brown. Byram Brown. Byram Brown. 11 out of 20 on the Byram Brown. South Florida Bulls quarterback. Southern Florida, Byram Brown. So another one. 3 of them already out of the first box. Maybe I had the NIL spot price too cheap. All right, next one out. Damian Martinez. Now, Damian Martinez, I believe, is on a team. We had him last time. Damian Martinez. He is a Green Bay Packer. That is 8 out of 25. So Green Bay finding their way up with a Martinez. Another one on Martinez. Last one out, Eagle Finn. I see Michigan. What we got here? Jaden Davis. That could be a good one. Jaden Davis. No. There's 2 Jaden Davises. Yep, Jaden. All right. He is with East Tennessee. He's 20 years old. Was transferred from Michigan to East Tennessee. So Jaden Davis, another NIL. 20 out of 25. So Riley with another one, getting a quarterback in there on a Jaden Davis. Pretty heavy loaded on the NIL spot on that box. So, heck yeah. All right, Finn, what we doing? Let's do Uncle Donnie. Donnie Russ. Donnie Russ on a mega. 60 cards. Some rated rookies. 1 autograph or mem. Possible downtown. Let's go, Finners. Interesting box. Got Drew Alar, Martinez, and Suggs. All right. This could be a fatty in this one. There is a fatty in that one. The possible mem incoming. Yeah, Finn, you guys got any gals got any boxes that you'd like to see in the next break? Like I said, I was thinking about honors, but with 4 cards, and I don't know. I just I don't want to spend $1,700-$1,800 on next year, just to get I guess we could, on one box, but better be a good one. That's all I gotta say. All right, Finn, let's go, everybody. Holla. Champs here on a Cooper DeJean. Nice Cooper. Some pinks in here. Pinks, and we got something on the back. Isaiah Likely. Overgrown. Lock it in your pocket. Demario Douglas. The Jets getting an Arian Smith. Jets. Nice looking Jets prism there. Alfred Collins on a little red wave. Alfred Collins, defensive tackle for San Fran. Cortland Sutton. More signatures. Brian Thomas, Kelly, Tyleek Williams, press proof on JT Tamalo. We're getting a green on a rookie. And the rooks is Kyle Williams. Kyle Williams, wide receiver for the Patriots. So Kyle checking in for the Pats. Nice one there for the Patriots. Detroit gets one. Colts get one. Alfred Collins, nice Alfred for Sam Fran. Matt Decker. Smith. Champ Sahia for Sean. And a Milrow pink on top for Seattle, says the Hit Queen. So did Milrow in the holla. All right, let's sleeve some of these bad boys for you. All right, so Milrow gets Seattle up there. See what else we can find in this Donnie Russ, Finn. Get us some quarterbacks. Need some quarterbacks. Nice Kyle Williams. Would rather have a Henderson Shane back. OH, baby. OH. All right. Michael Wilson. Just a little bit. Speed. Vita Vea. Tony Richardson. There you go. Cam Ward with some numbers. Duckster, where are you? Yeah, what we got here? 199. Hell yeah, baby. Hell yeah. A little ding in that corner right there. Baby ding. We got 190 out of 199 on the Cam Ward. All right, baby. You are up. You are up, says Tennessee. Nice one there. Cam Ward silver to 199. Hell yeah. Nice hit for the PC. All right. James Conner. Conner on a green. James Conner. Promise, James Conner. All right. There's Hunter. Nice Hunter for the Jaguars. Shane. Hot rookie. White hot rookie on a Jackson Dart. There you go, Finn. There you go. So Giants, Duxter getting them on the board with a Jackson Dart, white hot rookie. Michael Mayer, Will Johnson, cornerback pink. Nice prism there. Will Donald. Neon, Will Anderson. Got a Ramsey on a green press proof. Mikael Williams putting another one in San Fran's possibilities getting on that podium. Savion Williams on a canvas throwback for the Unky Steve. CD Lamb on the Donruss 2020 25. James Conner, Kelsey, and on the back we've got production line. Arizona for Fran on a production line. Got Trey McBride and a Marvin Harrison Jr. That's a pretty nice one. Pretty nice. Not bad. Not bad. All right. Lamb chops for the Cowgirls. Throwback canvas for the Pack. Mikael Williams on a base press. Ramsey on a green. Arizona with another one on the Will Johnson. So get two out of there. Got the white hot rookie. Got nice little start on this box. There we go. Room for one in the middle. All right. Travis Hunter for the Jaguars. And then a James Conner on a green press proof. Got about halfway, Finn. Halfway. So Mem or something is on the bottom. We got something down there. Green Bay with their first. All right. Cheers, everybody. Drink some water. All right. Let's go. Good luck. Pink on the back. D-Hop. John Lynch. Eddie Pinheiro. Chuba. Woody Marks for the Texans in there on a rated. Jackson Hall is on a green press proof. There you go. Cheddar Bob checking in for the Brownies. Elite Series rookie. Nice Elite Series rookie. There you go. Riley on the board. Taysom Hill, Micah Parsons, and Elijah Arroyo for Seattle and Eagle Finn. Elijah Arroyo. Milrow on the bottom. Nice Cheddar Bob. Cheddar Bob getting you started for the Brownies. All right, let's go. Got a few more left in here. Got a few more left. Buffalo with the green and Houston with the base. All right, got a red wave on the back. Red wave on the back. Garcia. Marvin. Cam Chancellor. Trey McBride. Jalen Lane checking in for Washington. That's their first card. Green on Dylan Gabriel. Nice green. Nice green. Nice green on the Gabriel. Old Spice. Joe Mixon. Jade Barron. Nice Jade Barron on the red wave. What we got here? Must be a short print. Boom. Oh, there you go. There you go. I love these cards. This is my favorite one out of here. All right, so rated rookies retro for Miami. That is also Riley. So Riley getting a nice little start here. That's a nice card on the Quinn Ewers. Great looking card. Great looking concept, too. Love that freaking card. It's nasty. All right. Riley with another one up on the Ewers. Go the last little bit here. Mem on the bottom. Mem on the bottom. Hockenberger. Tony Pollard. Kid. Hines Ward. Khalil Shakur. Colston Loveland on your rookie before the mem. Rookie before the mem. We're going to flip it. Boom. Nope. Tyler Warren on the Phenom. Tyler Warren on the Phenom. Sam Bam getting the tight end rookie for the Colts. Nice little hit there on the Tyler Warren. So congrats, Bubby. Congrats. Nice Tyler Warren, not from any specific game or event. We know that for sure. Mother Hubbards. All right, go over in the corner over here. Steelers up there. Chicago with one on the Colston base. Another great tight end. There's your two best tight ends for 2025, that's for sure. Denver sneaking in one on a Jahdae Barron. Brownies adding Gabriel on a green to the podium. Got two quarterbacks. Not bad, not bad. In Washington with their first one on a Jalen Lane, wide receiver for Washington. Pretty decent box, Finn. I gotta say, it's a pretty decent box. Not bad at all. Here we go. Yeah, just a little bit bigger. Get in the dugout, Finn. Get in the dugout. Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you. Dougie. First run to the Dougie. All right. I found this back sitting in one of the boxes. So I forget. There's a few in here. 1997 Collector's Choice. Any cards out of here will go to the team. Getting an old school Dan Marino. Dan Marino. That is a Donnie Russ. So Danny on a second effort. Old school. Who's that? Who dat? Get a little that's a little stand-up card. Pop out on Antoine Smith, running back. So the Bills get one in there. Jake the Snake Plummer. Jake the Snake Plummer for Arizona and Fran. Then we got the building blocks. I like the building blocks. Building blocks for the Colts. What we got here? All right. Well, all right. It's kind of cool, Finn. Building blocks for Miami. Yeah. Building blocks for the Eagles. That's cool. Building blocks for the Chargers. Another Eagles building blocks. Another Miami building blocks. Dallas Cowboys. There you go, Cowgirls. Get some Neon Dion in there. Aikman. Smith. Uh-oh. Herman Moore on a Star Quest. Star Quest. Herman Moore on one side. Isaiah Crowell on the other side. That's a cool card. Ooh, next level on a Marino. That's sick. Raise the banner on the Broncos. That is Peyton. But look at that. Next level. Good looking next level card. Looks like a Pinnacle. I believe it's a Pinnacle card in there. That's pretty serious. That's pretty cool. That's a cool card. So nice nice Marino in there on a next level. Sick, Finn. Hell yeah. All right. Let's throw these guys in at least the sleeve. The Star Quest going in a top loader. The building blocks, we'll put them in a sleeve. Double bubble there for Miami. All right, little Star Quest on a flashback. 1997, 29 years ago. Little die cut pop outs. It's kind of cool. Buffalo. And then Marino on a second effort. Buffalo now with a couple. For Sir Thomas. All right. Quick Dougie run. Let's do another Pulse. Do another Pulse Meridian. Box number 2 of Pulse Meridian. Box number 2. Good luck, everybody. Got some decent ones up there. Nice little start for a couple boxes. NIL with several hits already. All right, both our base. Another Drew Alar. So 2 Drews coming out. So 2 for Sam Bam. That one is numbered 20 out of 50. 20 out of 50. So 2 of them on the Drew Alar. And then Luther Burden. Wow, red Luther Burden. There you go. Chicago. Nice little hit for Chicago. So the Bears, Sean Landman on a 16 out of 25 on the Luther. Nice Luther. We got another Chicago in there, don't we? Yep, Colston. Okay. Get our other Colts out of there. Luther up for Chicago. You see Marino back? Yep, a little bit. All right, try to keep that glare off for you. All right, you ready? Fire up the Googler. Fire up Sir Googles. First auto out is Ricardo Hallman. Ricardo Hallman. 4 out of 25 on the Ricardo Hallman. So I'm not sure where he's from. He's still in the NIL. Yep, University of Wisconsin now. So he's Wisconsin. So Riley with another one to add to that already heavy podium. Yeah, heavy podium knocking them down. All right, we're going to stack them. We're going to stack yours. I'm going to stack yours over here because you got 5 now. We'll put up your who should we put up? Let's put up Jaden Davis for you. Jaden. There we go. All right, so you got your stack over here. All right, next one out. Virginia Tech. Allie Jennings. just to make sure he's not drafted. Allie Jennings. 15 out of 20. Yep. All right, so Allie Jennings. It's a cool little auto there. So Riley with another going on his stack. Coming from this side again. There you go. Tatura McMillan. Look at that autograph. So Tet coming in for Carolina. There you go. Jordan Schultz. Charter Goldie getting some Tet. There we go. Nice auto. The Heaven card. I know. No shit. Hell yeah. Tet is a 5 out of 5. Congrats. Wow. Very nice on the Tet auto. I was hoping he'd come out. I was hoping. That was one of the ones I wanted out of there. Well, congrats. Heck yeah, is that you, Goldie? Yep, the real gold on. That's the real Goldie. Please stand up. We got one more, Finn. One more. Where's he at? Maxwell Hairston. Is he a cowgirl? Maxwell Hairston, excuse me. Nice tat, dude. Maxwell Hairston. Buffalo Bills on the Maxwell. So Buffalo on the board. That is Sir Thomas with a 3 out of 15 celestial signatures. So Thomas on the board. Glad to be back in the holla. Hell yeah, Bubby. I'm glad you're back. All right, so Hairston for Buffalo. And Sir Thomas. Thomas on the board. Hairston up in the holla. Very nice. Tet. That's a badass Tet. Yep, the Heaven card. Back on the Heaven card. Finn, what now? Let's do Optic. Let's do Foundry Pulse first. Let's do the other Foundry Pulse. Marino in here, Jamar Chase in here. Yeah, I'd like to have one of those. All right, the Foundry, check it in. Pulse. Good luck. We got to fire up the Googles. Boom. Tyler Van Dyke. That's a good one. Tyler Van Dyke on a Cobalt Foundry. Tyler Van Dyke. 26 out of 30. Wisconsin Badgers. So that's a nice one for you, Bubby. Nice one for you, Riley. All right, we'll put him up there. Badgers getting NIL on the board for you. Congrats. All right. Optic Retail, 20 packs. I think there's 4 cards in a pack. So come on, Raider Rookies, downtown. All right. Can you see those guys? All right. Let's go. Come on, Optic. All right, he's got the wave going on. This is our first look at them at an Optic retail, I believe. All right, there's halfway through, and we'll open up the others here in a minute. All right, so 1/2 of the box. Let's go. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Some shine in here. 2-2. Jawan Jennings. Josh Allen. Who is that? I can't see that. Jonnu Smith. Here we go. Stars. Yeah, Tyrone Tracy on a Stars. It's a Tyrone Tracy. Nice Tyrone Tracy. No numbers. Prism Stars. Derek Carr. I believe that's probably a retail exclusive. Hines Ward. Diggs. Zay Flowers. There you go. Best titties going to be Tua Tagovailoa and Jalen Waddle for Miami. And we got a rookie, James Pierce Jr. Defensive end, he's on parole. I believe he's the one that attacked the cop car and stalked his girlfriend. And yeah, I don't know. I think that's him. Tutties for Riley. And then Tyrone Tracy on the Stars, retail exclusive. Go up there with your dart. Red, white, and stars. That's kind of cool. All right. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Another Stars back there. Be a rookie. Rashad Bateman. Coop. Carl Eller. Godwin rated. Oots. Robbie Oots for Seattle and Eagle Finn. Mike Williams. Jim Kelly. Judge Judy. Nico and the Stars is going to be Michael Pittman Jr. Michael Pittman Jr. And on the other stack, we've got Matthew Golden. Nice one there for Green Bay and the Unkie on a Matthew Golden rated. All right, go back there with your Martinez. Colts with another one out of their podium on the Michael Pittman. And Eagle Finn with another on the Robbie Oots. Oots. Still got a small stack to go, Finn. Still got a small stack to go. Not bad. Let's go. Zach Chardonnay all by himself in the backfield now. Without K9 there. Kurt Warner. Jamar. Trent Green. Victor Cruz doing the salsa. James Conner. Tyleik Williams back again for Detroit for Guamas. One of the closed teams. Devin Hester. Tank Bigsby. And captain in charge on a Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy on a captain's in charge. Card number 1. Nice Purdy on the captains for Matt and Heather. And another Tyleik Williams. Got a small stack left, Finn. All right. Got any silver in there? We got another Stars. I believe that one is a rookie. So good luck. Hollywood. Now an Eagle. It's kind of crazy. Ozzy. Jordan Love. Kelsey. Borgalis. Borgalis on the kicker for the Patriots. Borgalis. Mike Evans. C-Mac, and rated on Walter Nolan for Fran. That was their number 1 draft pick. So on the Walter Nolan Stars rookie to end the first stack. All right, Borgalis checking in for the Patriots. Maybe. All right, quick Dougie run, and then we have another 10 packs. Another 10. All right, let's go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards already for the NIL spot. All right, good luck on the second half of the Optic Retail. Got a few decent ones out of there, but I'd like to see a quarterback or two. Especially a rookie quarterback. Nice Tet signature for you, Goldie. That's pretty freaking sweet. 5 out of 5. Definitely one to this. PC for your offensive rookie of the year. All right, second half of the box. Open, ready to go, Finn. Good luck on the silver. Good luck on the rateds. Good luck on the downtown. All right. Dante Culpepper starting to side off. Good luck. Waddle. Rated on Trey Harris. Puts the Chargers up on the board. Chargers. Jacoby Myers. Jordan Addison. Calvin Ridley. Stars coming up. Isaiah Likely. Drake May. There you go. Nice Drake May, year 2. Nice Drake. Calvin. Rome Odunze. Saints getting the Devin Neal silver. On the back, we got Dante Fowler on an Optic 2020 25, excuse me. Dante Fowler. All right. First one for the Saints. First one top loaded for the Saints and Sean Revere. Like that Drake May. Goes good with the Patriots colors. Kind of a color match there. And then Trey Harris first out for the Chargers. All right, we're slowly getting there, Finn. Stars on the back. Ramondre. Bijan. Riley Leonard in for the Colts on a quarterback. There we go. Josh Downs. Xavier Legette. Puka. Keandre Lambert-Smith, another Charger coming out on a rated. J-Mo. Joe Burr. Stay healthy this year, Joe Burr, please. Doug Williams. Michael Penix Jr. and your Stars is going to be hooked on a Thielen. Thielen throwing a pass. What's up with that? That's a rare picture right there. What's going on there, Goldie? What's Thielen doing there? He's tossing one. Little flea flicker or something there. I don't know what that was. Receiver getting the ball, ready to toss it. Colts with another one to their podium. And Chargers with basically back-to-back stacks, getting one. All right, let's go. We got something back here. Don't know what. Dickerson. Buddha. Cortland. Testicle Verde, rated on Demetrius Knight. That was the Bengals' best pick of last year. Demetrius Knight, nice hit there. Njoku, Steven Jackson, and light it up on a Jalen Milroe. Short print for Eagle Finn. Light it up, up. He's on fire. Nice light it up on the short print. Eagle Finn's trying to get up on the podium. Damn. And the Bengals jumping in there with a Demetrius Knight linebacker. Led the team in tackles last year. So Guama's picking up on a Demetrius Knight Jr. for some Houday. All right, what's Eagle Finn got over here? All right, Jets. I got four. I got four. We'll put it up. Where's Sam Bam at? Sam Bam, where are you? All right, last of your stack. 1 stars in the back. Aladejo, Tennessee, and the Duckster, Home Depot. Jalen Ramsey, Brandon Ayuk, Eli, Dylan Sampson, Brownies, running back. Dude is fast. So Riley with another one for the Brownies. TJ Watt, Justin Hebert, and Ollie Gordon on a Stars rookie. Ollie Gordon to go up on the podium for Riley. Ollie rated rookie. All right, Brownies to their podium. And Tennessee to their podium. Go up there with a Cam Ward. Finally, something to go up there with Cam. And Brownies get another one. We got 3 up there. All right, Dougie Run. Couple good ones out there. Couple good ones. Just a couple, Finn. All right, let's go Prism. 42 cards. 11 rookies. 1 mem. Good luck, everybody. Good luck. Need a couple bangers. NIL. Staying hot. NIL hot. Cheers, Finn. Yep. All right, here we go. There's a fatty right there, I believe. Come on, Prism. Need a banger. Eagle Finners, you guys like hockey? Hockey's on tonight. Another hockey. Green Pulsar on the mem down there. Good luck, everybody. Good luck. Little fat stack right here. Stenrud. Jan Stenrud. Torrey Holt. Dak. Quinshon Judkins checking in for the Brownies. Nice rook on the Judkins, Ohio State Buckeye checking in there. Silver on the back. Will Johnson checking in for Arizona Fran. Back again. Kid. Christian Benford. Garrett Wilson. Josie Jewell. Geno Stone. Got some rookies coming in. Ray Lewis. Kevin Winston Jr. on the board for the Duckster in Tennessee. Another one, Prismatic. There you go. Prismatic rookie on a Travis Hunter. Another nice Travis. Kyle McCord on a silver for Sean Landman. And another silver on Keyshawn Johnson. Wow, Goldie getting a Keyshawn in there on a Prism. Very nice. Very nice. All right, Beagles with the Kyle McCord. Oh, I can't talk to this. An old Robert calling from Pennsylvania. I got time for him. I don't got time for him. I'll call him back. All right, so Riley with a Quinshon. Go Buckeyes. Second, Travis. So little Jaguars popping in there. Arizona popping in there.
Jesus.
Oh, he's calling you? There you go. There you go. That's funny. That's funny. All right. You don't get one, I'll get the other, damn it. All right, Arizona up. Jaguars up. Arizona with one, another one to add. Add to it. Kevin Winston. All right, nice prismatic. 3 Travis up there on the board. Oh, two Travis, excuse me. And the Eagles with a silver for Sean. All right, let's go. Let's go. Good luck. Couple green pulsars back there. Cordell. Sean Taylor. Kyle Van Noy. Cortland. Jordan Addison. There you go. Nice Matthew Golden for the Unky. DJ Giddens checking in for the Colts. Sam Bam. Micah McFadden. Green Pulsar for the Giants. And a rookie, Walter Nolan checking in again for Fran. Walter Nolan on a green Pulsar. Rookie. Prism. There you go. Nice little prism there. Congrats on that. All right, so a few more of you getting up on the podium, getting a couple extras. All these cards will go up on the podium. Green Bay's up there. Colts are up there. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 stacks of podiums. 15. Not bad, not bad, not bad. All right, let's go. Down to green pulsars. 2 green pulsars. Captain Kirk. Malachi, there you go, Baltimore. Malachi Starks. And then Derek Harmon for the Squealers. Derek Harmon. Rocket Ismail. A nice prism for Goldie on that one. That's pretty sick. That's a pretty good looking card. The Rocket in the hollow. Trey McBride, Nico, Brian Burns, McGahee, another Travis Hunter. So there you go. Travis Hunter checking in for those Jags and Shane. And another Travis Hunter on a fireworks. Baby got the fireworks. All right, there you go. Back to backers. Buddha, and your rookie is Kyle Williams for the Patriots. Kyle Williams. His second card out for the Pats. All right, Buddha on the green for Fran and Arizona. Their podium gets fat. 2 more for Jaguars. Very nice. Very nice. Who dat? Hey, Gail. Ain't Gail sending stuff, Stevie. Derek Carmen. Steelers have been kind of quiet. Same with Baltimore. Another one for Carolina's podium. Getting kind of full. And then 2 more for the Jaguars. And Shane Beck rolling in some Travis Hunter at least. Does that put you up to 4 Travis now? Hell yeah. Very nice, Shane. All right. Green Pulsar Mem on the bottom. Good luck. This is it of the Prism Mega. Cam Chancellor. Hooked on a Thielen. Ricky. There you go. Curtis Rourke. Curtis Rourke checking in for San Fran. Omarion Hampton. Nice Omarion. And then Terry McLaurin on a Pulsar. So let's pull out some Vince. We'll do Vince on a cover up. Vince on a cover up here. Gary's taking the wrong ones. All right. We'll get it back to Vince on a cover up. Scary Terry. Curtis Rourke. So we've got a green Pulsar Mem. Hopefully it's a rookie. San Fran getting in there. Washington with a Scary Terry green for Stevie. Then Omarion checking in for the Chargers. And the Chargers, I believe, is Sam Bam. All right, what we got here? Boom! Josh Allen on a premiere. Josh Allen. There you go, Buffalo. Sam Bam. No, that's Sir Thomas. Sir Thomas on Buffalo. So Sir Thomas on a premiere. Josh Allen. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool, Finn. Very nice. Very nice. So that puts Buffalo up on the board. Vinsanity holding back the hit. So Buffalo going up for Thomas. Very nice, Bubby. Very nice. All right. There you go. Josh on a premier patch. Decent card. That's definitely a decent card. All right, Finn. Time for another Meridian. I believe it's time for another Meridian. Meridian number 3. Number 3. 6 cards, 2 base, and 4 autos. Two base out. Coming back with a Luther Burden. Luther Burden on a kind of a pink. So Luther coming in for Chicago. 7 out of 7 on the Luther. So nice Luther there. Checking in for Chicago. Very nice. Very nice. That fills the stack up, the podium, like really, really quick. And then this nasty card coming out. This is something different I have not seen yet. Oh, get it, Gary. Get it. Tet, look at that. On a longitude. Tatora McMillan on a longitude. That's sick freaking card. That's nasty, dude. Boom. 4 out of 5. Another short print on the Tet. There you go, Goldie. Auto already up there. I know, damn. That's gorgeous, though. That's gorgeous. That's a sick card, Goldie. I like that. I like that, dude. All right, you ready? Next one out. Next one out. Gonna be an auto. Fire up Sir Googles. Is Trey Harris. There you go. Puts the Chargers up. So the Chargers, Sam Bam Cunningham Edwards on a Trey Harris. 14 out of 25 on the Trey. That puts those guys up there with 4 and a Trey. Receivers are stacking up. Receivers are stacking up. Trey Harris for Sam Bam. Very nice. Very nice. All right, next one from the other side is falling down. Abu Sama. Abu Sama. Wisconsin Badgers. Abu Sama. Abu Sama. 19 out of 25. 19 out of 25 on the Abu Sama. Going to Riley stack. Going to Riley stack. All right, get your Martinez in there. Martinez out of Miami going to the Unkie on a Damian Martinez. Green Bay with a 16 out of 25 on the Martinez. Very nice, very nice. All right, your last one out. Last one out, Eagle Fin. Riley Leonard. There you go, Colts. Riley Leonard. Colts in the holla. That's Sam Bam on the quarterback. Riley Leonard. 9 out of 20 on the Riley. So that's sick. All right. Colts with a auto and a mem. Carolina with that longitude on Tet, and then the auto 5 out of 5. Trey Harris coming out of there. Martinez coming out of there. Very nice, very nice. All right, Eagle Fin, let's do Mosaic. Mosaic, and then we'll do a little 7th inning stretch. Mosaic. Play 42 more cards. Yep, 42 more cards. Looking for a Genesis. Looking for a Genesis. All right, come on, Mosaic. Make us happy. Find us a banger. Possible auto? I don't know, Eagle Fin. I think it's a possible auto. I do. I think there's a possible auto there. So we'll try to put that on the bottom. It's flipped backwards. So we'll take an auto. There's one in there. All right, little Mosey in the park. Mosey Mega. Come with a Genesis would be nice also. Possible Genesis. I don't know. Could be wrong. Could be just a colored prism. You ready? Let's do this. Good luck, everybody. Dang. What we got there, friend? All right. Lots of shine. Harold Carmichael. Tyler Shuck finally coming out for the Saints and Sean Revere. Roddy White on a silver prism. And then a Josie Jewell Josie Jewell in there. We've got a fathead on a Drake May. Touchdown Masters. James Conner, Christian Wilkins, and Joe Burr. Joe Namath flipped backwards. Joe Namath flipped backwards. Jets, Jets, Jets. Nice cool one there for Danny Simone. Your best one yet. Over here on the top, we got Tyler Shuck. Tyler Shuck. So Shuck getting the double bubble. Two nice ones there for Sean Revere. Sorry about that. Yeah, back to back. Heck yeah. All right. Shuck in the holla. Double bubble on a Shuck. Very nice. Fathead on the Drake May. Josie Jewell for the Panthers. Goldie getting another one. And then a Roddy White silver for Atlanta. And that's Jonathan Kirby. All right. Dylan Gabriel on God's Gift, the ballroom notoriety in the Brownies. Riley with the notoriety insert on the Gabriel. Very nice, Bubby. All right, Favre. Hall of Fame. Wadler. Ohio Lave. Wes Welker. Colston Loveland back for the Bears. Loveland back again. Jeff Blake. Eric Mold, rookie on Tyler Warren. Warren back again for the Colts. Nice little Colts hit. And Derwin James. Derwin checking in. Garrett Wilson on an Elevate. Elevate good times. Come on. Whoa, that's sick. Touchdown mastered on a Jaden Daniels. Damn, that's nasty. Stevie Lofton on a sick prism there. It's nasty. All right, very nice, very nice, very nice. Jets with an Elevate. Derwin going to the Friends podium up there. The Chargers. Tyler Warren to the Colts. And Colston Loveland to the Bears. Nice little start there, Eagle Finn. Burrs. Damn it, Gary. Fat stacks are not loving me. Oh, Suggs should have the Malachi back there. I forgot about Suggs being in the corner. Fat stack. All right, let's see if we can add anybody up here. Looks little Jets. All right, Washington. Malachi. Jets with a few. The Drake. That's nasty. All right, Malachi back there. All right, I think we got set up here. All right, let's go. Good luck. Good luck, good luck, good luck, good luck. Silver on a Christian Wilkins. Doritos. Travis Hunter. Another nice Travis Hunter for Shane. And another Tyler Ward, that's variation on the variation. So Tyler Warren coming back again for the Colts. Brian Branch on the bang. Terminator. Cedric Tillman. Judge Judy, rookie on Torrey Horton, Matthew Pafford, and Micah Parsons, still a cowgirl. So Rams checking in for Guamas Tejeron on the Pafford. Torrey for Eagle Finn in Seattle. I believe another Tyler Warren and another Travis Hunter. Those two are hot. And the Raiders with one. Micah Parsons. Cowgirls. TP. All right. Epic on a Barkley. Epic Performer Silver for Sean Landman. Nice one there for Sean. Nice Barks. Very nice. All right. There is some more back here. Let me get some pennies. Penny Sue. Maybe. All right, we're ready. All right, here we go. Taking off the back. Go down to here. Good luck, everybody. Jamian Sherwood on the England games. Jets. Winfield Jr. Bryce Young on the Germany games. Trent McDuffie. Kyle Van Noy. Tony Dorsett as a Bronco. Nice silver prism there. Baker, Lumberchop Maker. Lumberchop in the holla for Tampa Bay. And Zay Flowers holding back something. We don't know. Tampa Bay's first one there, I believe. And then Denver, they've been a little short tonight. All right. Zay for Baltimore. And Thomas. Come on, be an auto. Flip it. Nope. Davante Adams on an elevate. So Rams and Sir Guamas Tejeron getting an elevate Davante. Which I thought was an auto. All right. Nice one there, Thomas. All right, Vince to the side. Time for a 7th inning stretch, Eagle Finn. All right, Finn. Do a little stretch here. Hopefully have a few more cards. Oh. Damn, Eagle Finn. Legs get tight. All right. Need more water, Finn. No water. All right, 7th inning stretch. Trying for kaboom. One auto or a mega. Absolute mega for your 7th inning stretch, Eagle Finn. Thanks for being here tonight. Thanks for filling this thing up pretty freaking quick. Thanks for your participation, everybody. I appreciate it. Hope we can pull you guys some more bangers here. All right, little 42 cards. Know you're going to get some rookies out of here. Come on, Unky Boom. All right, let's go. 42 cards, Finn. Good luck on some rookies. Come on, Kaboom, be out there. You eluded us for a long while now, on pulling a Kaboom card. All right, good luck, everybody. A Bear, Calvin, Jordan Addison, Draft Diamonds on a Nathaniel Tank Dell. Nice one there for pick number 69 in 2023 for the Texans. Paffy Pafford, flip backwards. Well, there we go. Michael Penix Jr., rookies incoming on a Darius Alexander to the Giants. Mason Graham to the Brownies. Paffy Pafford, Mike Evans, Jalen Hurts, Hog Heaven on a Jaden Daniels. Nice Hog Heaven on the short print for Stevie Lofton on the Jaden. Nice rookie there. Jalen Lane gets you the double bubble for Stevie. There's Terrence the Turd Ferguson for Guamas. And then a Egbuka on the back. That's Tampa Bay's best so far. Go along with the Baker. So finally getting you something in there. Russell Hornsby in the range. So Russell finally picking up a good one. Heck yeah. Guamas with the Ferguson. The double bubble for the Lane and a Daniels for Stevie Lofton. Very nice. All right, Mason Graham, go visit his friends on the podium. Alexander will go visit his friends on the podium. And the Texans with the Draft Diamonds. All right. So Giants get one. Brownies get one. And the Rams will get one. Got a few nice ones there, Stevie Lofton. Sam Frame with a few down there too. Thomas with a few. All right, let's go. Something in here. Friar Tucks. JJ. Paffy Pafford. Rookie wave on a Tet. There you go. Nice, another nice one there on the Tet for Goldie. All right, another Egbuka coming out. So 2 Egbukas. We'll take them. Then we've got Home Depot for Tennessee and the Duckster. McCarthy. Josh Allen. Drizzy Drake. Isaiah Pacheco. There you go. Introductions on the Texas two-step. Texas two-step. So nice one there. And then a Friar Tux on the back. So there you go. Jalen Noel and a Jaden Higgins. So getting your rookie receivers in there on a introductions. That's the first time we pulled that one out of Absolute. Not bad, not bad. Tennessee with 1 to add. Another Egbuka. And then another Tet. On the rookie wave. All right. I think you got another introductions. There we go. Travion Henderson coming out for the Patriots. Finally. On the Travion. Jack Sawyer, Ohio State Buckeye, going to Pittsburgh. Slim Reaper, there's your number 1. Joe Mixon, Babalu, and introductions. There you go. Nice introductions for the Patriots. Laughing it up. Henderson and Williams. Henderson and Williams on that one. Henderson and Williams for the Patriots. Laughing it up on the rookie introduction. Sorry about that. Very nice. Very nice. All right, Steelers getting a double bubble on the Jack Sawyer. Jack Sawyer, Ohio State rookie. That one's a parallel, so you got the parallel base. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. There you go, Sam Bam. You use some Will Howard back there in that stack. Another good rook coming in, incoming. Riley Leonard, more Colts. Riley Leonard. Colston Loveland. Nice Loveland again for Chicago. Alec Pierce. Cookie, he ain't no rookie. Skittles and Rice. Turd Ferguson is nice. And a Genty. And a Genty. So Genty, first Genty coming out. Little white spot up on the top. And then a Turd Ferguson. Turd Ferguson is the parallel for Thomas. All right. Another Loveland. Go to the Bears podium. And then Riley going to the Colts podium. And then a Ferguson for the Rams and Guamas. All right. Real quick, Finn. Real quick, yeah. Washington. You get Washington. Washington, Washington, Washington. Whoa. want to grab those, damn it. All right. Guamas with 4. Getting the little podium up there. The Adams up front. And 5 for the Patriots. So the Patriots getting up there with 5. And Washington with a double bubble. Washington will make it up there. The other side of Adams. So now Washington's up there. Very nice. Very nice. All right, who's getting the mem? Who's getting the mem, Eagle Fin? Vince holding it back for you. One on the bottom. JT Tuimoloau. For the Colts. Sorry about that. All right, Tuimoloau with his friends. Nice fat stack there. All right, who we got? Rookie. Travis Hunter back again for Shane Beck. Damn, having a good Travis Hunter run tonight. On the rookie force. Very nice. Very nice. Congrats. Nice Travis break for you, Shane. All right, Vince holding the back. All right, let's see if we're going to add to anybody's podium on the last one before the treasures. So one more on the Meridian. 6 more hits. All right. I knew I was going to knock him down, damn it. All right, we got to give us some room anyways. You guys got to stay back. All right, 2 off the top. Tyreek Hill. A little Tyreek Gold, still with Miami. Tyreek Gold for Riley. 2 out of 30. So they go back with your podium. All right, we're moving them over. And light it up, Eagle Fins when we're going down. Got the Baltimore in the back. All right, so Miami with one to add. A couple cool ones there for Miami. And the next one out is Nick Singleton. I believe he's on an NFL team. Nick Singleton. Nope. So 40 out of 50 going to the NIL spot. And Riley on the Nick Singleton. Let's make sure we got the right Nick Singleton. Yep, that's him. All right, there we go. You ready? Going to the other side. Getting another Allie Jennings out of Virginia Tech back again. Allie Jennings on the 16 out of 20. To go with your other Allie Jennings, which is 15 out of 20. So you got 15 and 16 out of 20 on the Allie Jennings. Torrey Horton. Torrey Horton going to Eagle Finn on the Torrey Horton on a Celestial Signatures. 14 out of 20 on the Torrey Horton for Eagle Finn. Huh? Singleton is Titans?
Yeah.
All right, let me put that down. Thank you. All right, there we go. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you. Eagle Finn, Trey Harris. Come on, Trey. Eagle Finn on the board. Last one on the right side. J.J. Cole. J.J. Cole, I believe he is NIL. J.J. Cole. Yep. So J.J. Cole on a 6 out of 20. Headed to the NIL. J.J. Cole, we've pulled him before. All right, your last one out. Wow, holy shit. This is a kick-ass one. Edgerrin James. Wow, that's badass. Edgerrin on a purple for the Colts. That's your biggest hit. So, Sam Bam Cunningham Edwards on the Edgerrin James. 3 out of 5. Look at that. Look at that. Edgerrin in the holla. My favorite one yet. That tet's pretty tough, Goldie. So is the longitude, but God love some Edgerrin James. Great Colts hit. Wow. Finally pulling a veteran out of there. Finally. Excuse me. All right, Eagle Finn, you ready? It is time. Last box of the night. National Treasures Collegiate. 8 cards. 8 cards. Move back. Lean back. All right. All right, so treasures. That look like it's broke? Doesn't look like it's broke. It's kind of like half-assed broke, I think. That one's not. That was weird. All right, little treasures coming out. That one's all sealed. All right, somebody will get that. Get the 10. So yeah, you got 4 seals on this one here. All right. So there's one. It's average. It's average size box. No, nothing bursting at the seams. It is not even above. All right, time to bring out some little Kobe. We use a little 98 greats on a Kobe as our cover up. Good luck, everybody. Good luck. First one out, Ashton Jeanty. Wow. There you go. Ashton, nice hit for the Raiders. 58 out of 60. Raiders tonight was who was that? Oh, Raiders is Matt and Heather. Matt and Heather on the Ashton Jeanty. Nice Ashton in the holla for you. Congrats on that one. I like that. So nice Genty checking in. Very nice. Very nice. First one out. Second one out. Big Mem. Big Mem. Quinn Ewers going to Riley on an all-white napkin. Going to Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Dolphins checking in on a fatty. So congrats. Dolphins with another good one to add to their stack, their podium. We'll bring them up a little bit. All right, Dolphins are just about up front now. All right, next one out. Fatty, who is that? Deion Sanders. Gosh, who's that one going to? Anybody on the collegiate retired will always go to the longest tenured. Deion Sanders. I don't know if he played San Fran or Dallas longer. All right, you got the Falcons for 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You got Falcons for 5 years. The Niners for a year. The Cowboys 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 5. All right, so right now you got dice drop. Washington Redskins for 1 year, and then the Baltimore Ravens for 2 years. So it will be a dice drop between the Falcons and the Cowboys. The Falcons and the Cowboys on the dice drop Deion. Falcons or the Cowboys on a dice drop. Deion. Dice, baby. We'll keep him to the side over there. All right, your first auto out. RPA, Marcel Reed. Marcel Reed. That's a 29 out of 99. All burgundy patch. And he's Montgomery Bell. This is going to the NIL. Texas A&M Aggies. So Marcel Reed to the NIL spot. Getting another one. So that fat stack. Already got a fat stack over there. Holy goodness. Seriously fat. All right, Marcel Reed. For the NIL, Riley with another one. Good luck, good luck, good luck. We got here Cordell Stewart. That's nasty. That's freaking nasty. Cordell Stewart on a 72 out of 99. I believe that's Steelers all the way. Cordell Stewart. That's sick, Finn. Nice looking Cordell. Yeah, that's Schittsburg all the way. Nice Cordell Stewart. Sticker. Sam Bam Cunningham Edwards. Out of Colorado. Colorado, Rocky Mountain High. All right. Well, another one for the Steelers on the Cordell Stewart. Sweet. Sweet. All right. Let's go. Another one. Jaden Higgins. There you go. Jaden Higgins out for the Texans. So Jaden Higgins in on the Texans. That is Trevor TP. Trevor Pullen on the Jaden Higgins. That is an 80 out of 99. 80 out of 99 on the Jaden. Going to Houston out of Iowa State. The Cyclones. All right. There you go. On the board. On the board. On the Jaden Higgins. All right, Jaden's a little bit fatter. All right, so Jaden in the holla for the Texans. Puts the Texans kind of up. Got 2 left, Finn. 2 left. Quinn Ewers. There you go. Dolphins. Quinn Ewers on the rookie RPA. 53 out of 99. So Quinn Ewers. Dolphins with another hit. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Fatty Magoo. Dolphins with a Quinn Ewers. So Dolphins rocking it out. Rocking it out. That's for sure. All right, where's my Dolphins at? I know they're back there, damn it. Oh, I put them up front. All right, Eagle Vin, this is your last one. Your last card. Kobe holding back. A flawless. Wow, what is that? Holy shit, it's a freaking no way. No fucking way. Oh my God. On a Ruby, 11 out of 20. The Raiders. Matt Decker, that's nasty. Ruby. Ashton Genty. Great hit for the Raiders. It's a pretty good box. I don't know if it was worth the what we paid for it, but I like a few of the hits. Genty on a flawless rookie with a ruby in it. Got the stone in there. 11 out of 20. Matt Decker. Congrats. Matt and Header. Wow. That's awesome. That is awesome. All right. Somebody will get the thank you, Kobe. Genty come out there twice. So out of the 8 cards, you got 2 Genties. One of them with a flawless ruby in it. Damn. That's gorgeous. That's freaking gorgeous, Finn. Deion Sanders. Here, I'll show you, Bubby. They both had, they both had the same timeline there. So if you look at the years, you got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 5. And then you got 89, 2001, 2, 3. That's 5. So you had 5 with Atlanta and 5 with the Cowgirls. What about those Cincinnati Reds? They get in there anywhere? Atlanta Braves, Cincinnati Reds, and the Giants. All right. That's badass. That's really badass, Eagle Fin. All right. So we got 1 dice drop. NIL kicked ass. These guys here are kind of in no particular order. Steelers come through with a Cordell. I do with another shuck. I put him on top. Hey, man, that's it. Yeah, I guess that's it. Okay. All right, Eagle Fin. Some of you on the last pack, I've got 2 no-hit packs on 2 teams last time. All right. Raiders pulled that one out. All right, here we go, Eagle Fin. Here we go. Time to get some pictures. Got a few here for Sam Fran. Got a Mikel Williams, an Alfred Collins, a Curtis Rourke, and then a captains on a Brock Purdy. Gets 4 for Sam Fran and Matt Decker. Matt and Heather. All right, coming out for the got 2 here though. A Devin Neal and then a Tyler Shuck on one side and a Tyler Shuck on the other side. Not bad. Baker, Lumber Chop Maker, Egbuka. So got 3 for Tampa. Three for Tampa, 2 Egbukas out of Absolute, and then Baker on a Prism out of Mosaic. All right. Got another, got a few of these. Did I give them a podium? I think I gave the Texans a podium. The Texans have a podium up here somewhere. Where the hell did I put that? I don't know. We'll go back to the Texans. We'll come back to the Texans, but I swear I gave them a podium. All right. Got a Herman Moore on a Quest, Rook Quest, and Star Quest. Got Jahdae Barron. Got Tyleik Williams, 2 Tyleiks. Tony Dorsett on a silver. Epic Performers on a silver. Snoquan, Micah Parsons. Arian Smith on a pink. Joe on a pink Mosaic. Roddy White on a silver. Kyle McCord on a silver. Demetrius Knight Jr. and James Pierce Jr. on a silver prism. All right, I swear I put them up there somewhere. Could be right. All right, let's go with right over here on this side. Go with the Arizona Cardinals. Fran on the Cardinals tonight, getting a Walter Nolan Green Pulsar. Nolan on a Stars. Jake Plummer on a rookie collector's choice. Will Johnston production line on a McBride and a Harrison Jr. Will Johnson, and then Boot Up Baker. That's you 7 in top loaders. Not bad. Not bad for Arizona. Arizona Fran tonight. All right. Next. Going to be in the back here. Clear these guys out for the NIL spot. And then we got a mem for Sir Thomas on a Jackson Halls, a old school on a Jonathan Smith, and then a premiere on a Josh Allen mem green Pulsar. So not bad, Thomas, with the all right, very nice, very nice. All right, Thomas getting a couple there. New England with a few. Not bad. Got a laughing it up on the rookie introductions. Got a Woody Marks. Sorry about that. Woody, if you guys want to take off, I know a bunch of you already have. Hey, enjoy your rest of your evening. Thanks for joining tonight. Thanks for jumping in. Drake Man of Stars, Travion, Kyle Williams, and Borgalis. So Borgalis gets you 8. All right, so New England, not bad. New England. That was Steiner's in black and gold. Podium run to the dugout. All right. Let's go with the Chargers. Chargers checking in with a Trey Harris Navigators. That is a 14 out of 25. So Chargers tonight, Sam Bam Cunningham Edwards. Also getting a Keandre Lambert Smith, another Trey Harris, an Omarion Hampton, and a Derwin James out of Mosaic Pink. So Trey Harris checking in on the auto out of Pulse Meridian. 14 out of 25. Not a bad hit. Not a bad hit. All right, the Brownies were kind of quiet tonight. Cheddar Bob, Gabriel on a green, Dylan Sampson, Quinshawn Judkins, Dylan on a notoriety, and then a Mason Graham. Mason Graham, that gets you 6, Cleveland. 6 for Cleveland. All right, not bad, not bad, not bad. The Bears checking in. So Bears with 2 on the Luther Burden. Luther Burden on a pink and then a red. 16 out of 25 and 7 of 7. 7 of 7. Colston, and Colston. So Colston and Burden checking in for the Bears. All right, nice little Bears hit. Bears tonight was Sean Landman, so Landman getting in there. Green Bay Packers and the Yankee Steve. Green Bay and the Yankee. Getting a Damian Martinez, 16 out of 25 on an autograph. And then Damian Martinez on the Navigators on the 8 of 25 on the autograph. Then you getting a golden, and a Savion throwback canvas. Golden, and a Savion throwback canvas. All right, so Green Bay and Unky, not bad there. Not bad. Dougie run. Woo! All right, that's where they're up there. Yeah, that's right. All right. Let's go with Washington. Stevie Lofton on Washington. Touchdown Masters on the Jaden Daniels. Got a Jalen Lane, a McLaurin, and then a Jaden Daniels and a Jalen on the other side on the Hog Heaven. So Washington, Stevie in the holla. Not bad. Washington's tough, you know that. All right, Jaden Higgins coming out, and then a Higgins and a Noel for the Houston Texans. So Higgins out of 99. So Houston picking up a few. That's Trevor Poland. Trevor, not bad. All right, let's move some of these podiums out. All right. Sir Thomas Guamas Tajeron. All right. Got 4. Elevate on the Devontae, Matthew on the pink, and then 2 Turd Fergusons for the Rams. The Rams with 4 tonight in top loaders. So Thomas Tejeron getting his Rams tonight. So the Brownies got to go. All right. All right, Eagle Finn, get Eagle Finn out of here. You got the Torrey Horton. Torrey Horton was a 14 out of 20. You got lighted up on the Milrow. You got Arroyo, Milrow, Robbie Goots, and another Torrey for you. Not bad. Not bad. Eagle Finn. Thank you, Sam Bam. Because Hit Queen said so. So Hit Queen's with us. Hit Queen is with us. Do the Giants. The Giants had a slim night. White Hot Rookie. Tyrone Tracy. Micah McFadden and Darius Alexander. So a 4 spot for the Giants. And David Duck on the Giants tonight. White Hot Rookie. That was it, Bubby. Damn. Slim, Bubby. Slim. Maxwell Hairston. Maxwell Hairston. Where did I put Hairston at? Hairston was the Buffalo Bills. That was also Sir Thomas. So that was also Sir Thomas on the Maxwell Hairston. That was 3 out of 15. 3 out of 15. 3 out of 15. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. All right. Getting a Suggs. Suggs red, a Zay Flowers, and then a Malachi Starks for Baltimore. That was Baltimore Guamas. The Terrell Suggs was a 3 out of 25. So something a little bit. Little. All right. Duckster, I think I'll send you the National Treasures box. All right. Shane dropped in. Shane Beck dropping in on the Jaguars, who is a New England fan. Travis Knight. Travis Fireworks. Travis. And then Dante Fowler. So a 7 spot for the Jaguars tonight. Shane Beck got a nice little welcome back on a nice Travis Hunter break. Congrats. All right. In the back here, we've got the Titans. So the Duckster checking in on the Titans gets the Nick Singleton on a 40 out of 50. The Cam Ward out of 199 with the little dingy down there on the bottom. Got a Fonwu, a Kevin Winston, and then another Odeo. Elagio. All right, so not bad, Bubby. Not bad. A little something. All right, them Squealers come in late. Get one out of there. All right, Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins was picked up by Riley on a Tyreek Hill Gold, 2 out of 30. You also got the Quinn Ewers out of Treasures. Quinn was 53 out of 99, rookie RPA. And then you also had the Quinn on the mem, like that Dan Marino in the next level. You also had the elite rookie on the Quinn, and then an Ollie Gordon. So not bad. I like your cards there, Bubby. So congrats, Miami with a pretty solid break for Riley on the late pickup. You like that, Kobe? The 98 greats? Yeah, that was a good one. I sold my gold medallion. I had a gold medallion of that card. I got a bunch of old Kobe's. I got a bunch of old Kobe's. I got a bunch of them up on eBay. So, all right. Well, we're checking the Pittsburgh Steelers in here for Sam Bam. Finally got his PC team. Derek Harmon. Cordell out of Treasures. Nice Cordell. That Cordell is numbered out of 99, 72 out of 99. You also had the Drew Alar and the Drew Alar, 15 out of 20 and 16 out of 20. And then the dual Jack Sawyer. Double bubble. So Cordell in the holla. Damn. There you go. Nice Cordell, couple Drew Alars. So Pittsburgh with a decent break for Sam Bam. Like I said, first time on his PC in a long while. All right, then we got Goldie checking in for Carolina. Goldie with a couple nice tets. That's a 5 out of 5 on an awesome looking auto. And then you got the Longitude. Only one we pulled out of those in 5 boxes. 5 boxes. That was a 4 out of 5. Hooked on a Thielen on a Stars. Keyshawn, Rocket, all Prisms. Tet on the rookie wave. And then the Josie Jewell. So nice 7 spot for Goldie. Got to get both the backs of those short prints. Congrats. So Jordan Scharcher with a nice break, getting his offensive rookie of the year in the holla for sure. For sure. For Kobe. We can talk about that one. But all right. Raiders really checked in there, but gotta say that the Colts kicked them. All right, so Genty on a flawless Ruby, 11 out of 20 on the autograph. Jenny coming out on a Treasures to 99 on a base card. Genty coming out on a rookie out of Absolute, and then a Christian Wilkins. So nice little Jenny pickup for the Raiders, and that's Matt Decker, Matt and Heather. I do like that card. Nasty. The kid's going to be good. All right. So, getting down there, Finn. Getting down there. The NIL spot. Monsters. But first, you got the Colts trying to sneak in there. So, Colts sneaking in there on a bunch of Tyler Warren. So, the Colts tonight was Sam Bam Cunningham Edwards. So, Sam Bam on a Tyler Warren. Riley Leonard. Tyler Warren on the Phenoms mem. You got Tamalo. Sorry about that. You got Tamalo again. Pittman on a Stars. Riley Leonard out of Absolute. Warren again. Riley Leonard again. DJ Giddens. And then the Edgerrin James purple. 3 out of 5. Love that one. So nice 11 spot for the Colts. Wow. Hold on, Finn. Hold on. I need a room. Nice break for the Colts. Very nice break for the Colts. So congrats. Congrats. Leonard Edgerrin on the purple short print. Serious short print. All right. Well, now it is NIL time. NIL. Riley was on the NIL. Riley with a Tyler Van Dyke on a Cobalt. That one was out of 30. Then we've got a Jaden Davis, 20 out of 25. We got a J.J. Cole on a 6 out of 20, getting some quarterbacks in there. We got an AJ, Allie Jennings. So 2 Allie Jennings, that was 15 and 16 out of 20. As Duckster called them, the heaven cards. I like that. All right. Then we've got an Abu Sama. Let's put Abu up there, I guess. And then we've got a Marcel Reed. Nice Marcel Reed out of Treasures. No, let's put him down here. Put that one up there. And then we've got a Kylon Griffin out of Foundry. That was a 7 out of 12. Put him on the bottom. Then we got a Ricardo Hallman, 4 out of 25 on the Navigators. Then a Byram Brown, and then the Marquise Johnson to go with Abu down there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cards. 11 cards, all autos for the NIL spot. That was well worth your money. So all right, congrats. Damn. Nice fat stack. Getting one out of the Treasures also was very nice. So congrats on that. Then we got one dice drop between Atlanta and Dallas. Atlanta will be even. Dallas will be odd. Atlanta even, Dallas odd. Let's throw one back. On the dice, you guys see a 4 in front. On top would have been your winner. 5 would have been a winner. So this is for Dion. This is a practice right here. Throw one back for practice. And we got 3 and a 5. So that would have both been odd. So would have gone out to Dallas. The 5. This one's for real. Good luck, both of you. And it is a 4 and a 2. Going even to Atlanta on a Deion Sanders. Atlanta. And that's Jonathan Kirby. Jonathan and Lisa Kirby. Kirby's are back in the hollow with the dice drop. Very nice. On the Deion. So Atlanta, Dion in there, last one. Let's get a little picture of Dion. A little Florida State, Finn. ATL checking in, last spot. Mojo on the dice drop. All right, Eagle Finn. Well, happy Sunday. Enjoy your evening. Glad you gals got to show up tonight. Thanks for being in the chat. I appreciate it. Thanks for closing this up in such a quick time. I'll get us a good one. I'll figure out something. So we'll probably go after some more Prime Meridian. We have a couple of those in there. Those always produce well for the NIL and do get us some cool ones out of there, especially that Edgerrin James. God, I was waiting for one of those, shit. We had two of them with the Fran Tarkenton and God, who was the other one out there? I forget already. That's horrible. It's horrible. That one break is separated though. So Thomas, thank you. I appreciate it. Riley, thank you. I appreciate it. Fran, thanks for being here tonight. Appreciate you. David Hurst, David the Duckster, thanks for being here and appreciate you. Goldie, welcome back. Not bad on a tet. So welcome back. Appreciate you, man. Duckster, Goldie, Shane Beck. Thanks, Shane Beck, for jumping back in. Welcome back and appreciate you, sir. Good luck with your Patriots this year. Goldie, Fran, Thomas, Unky Steve, and Guamas. Unky Steve and Guamas in the holla. So I appreciate you guys too. Thank you for being here tonight. Thomas, Stevie, and then Riley finished it out. So very nice, Finn. Very nice. Not bad, not bad, not bad. So love you guys and gals. Have a great week upcoming. Father's Day is Sunday. So my daughter will be in town. I pick her up on Sunday. So happy Father's Day to me. Yes, absolutely. But love you guys and gals. Have a great week. I pray for you every day. So love you, Finn.